Hello everyone, Bertina Amy here, and welcome to my channel. In today's video, I thought I would do a Dollar Tree DIY pre-sketched mermaid canvas. But of course, it doesn't have to be mermaid. So here I'm just taking a Dollar Tree canvas. Any size is fine, it's up to you. I selected the 6x8 to fit into my DIY mermaid gift bags, which you'll see in the following week's video. Then I printed this coloring page, mermaid coloring page from Canva, and you can pick any coloring page. It doesn't have to be mermaid. This is just an example. I just go ahead and cut out the outline entirely. Now you can go ahead and tape this down and start tracing it, but I go ahead and just trace it with just placing it over top. Now, as this was my first one, I actually go ahead and eyeball this at first, and then I didn't like how the rest of the body was looking. I was okay with the fin, so I actually go ahead and take some white chalk paint to cover it up. And then, as you'll see in the later videos, I go ahead and just cut out each portion to trace over later. So while letting the paint dry, I go ahead and do the other 4 canvases, tracing the outline first, then cutting pieces off so that I could trace those outlines too. I started with fins for the others as well, and while I waited for the first one to dry, I started chipping up off the top and very bottom of the actual body portion or whatever, just above the fin. That way, once all those were drawn in, I go back to the first one and draw those in. Then I repeat that process, removing at least a row at a time and continuing until I get towards the end. And then I start doing smaller pieces because otherwise it'd be hard to piece together. I hope that makes sense. I also used an individual scale that I cut off so I could trace the individual scales above where there was extra space still. And then repeat. And here's the final result. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Did you know that I am currently selling personally designed t-shirts based off of my upcoming book, The Cancer Dragon? Here I'm unboxing some orders from coworkers who I'm very grateful to for supporting my mission. If you were to ask me honestly, the idea for this logo came from my DIY Cancer Dragon wreath. My husband bought me a shirt once that said, "I kicked cancer's ass," but because of where I work, HR would have had a hissy fit over that, so I decided to design my own. To me, there's something to be proud of in becoming a Cancer Dragon Slayer, and I really hope my journey inspires you. I never planned on designing shirts for this, but as I kept creating and finding ways to express my life story, it just happened. I thought to myself, who else might love a shirt like this? On the back, the sayings are made for slayers, warriors, supporters, and even for honoring lost warriors. These shirts were created with all of you in mind, and I was so happy with the design that I wanted to make it available for anyone who feels connected to this journey. Okay, so here's the cover so far for my upcoming book. The basic gist of it is, I became diagnosed with stage 3 cancer, got pregnant during fertility treatments, refused to abort despite my doctor's warnings that I'd die at birthing my child. For book updates or to support me, scan the code or click the link below. If you enjoyed this video, please smash that like button and subscribe. And until next time, we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.